Yo, what's poppin'? People, what's poppin' on a Saturday night? This could be my last live, for a while, could be. I'm going wild camping, and to meet my brother Lee Rockmorson in Penzance, and to do more health shit, and talk about stuff and the futures. So, Saturday night, I know everyone's busy and all that stuff, but if of interest, and I'll put it up on my YouTube so that anyone can watch it anytime. But yeah, I want to get another message about, I only talk really about the things that I'm currently learning or relearning or want to help people with, I think the best ones. And guess what? Yeah, it's our favourite medicine. It's how I came into health 3 years ago with urine therapy. Fresh urine was a game changer from tap water, springboarder, very powerful. Removed my depression, woke me up, removed all the toxins from my body, stuff like a distilled water flush, but a bit more powerful, the fresh urine. Got my bowels moving, detox and all that shit. And then, I don't remember exactly, I wish I did remember at what period of time I got into aged urine, but it was about 6-7 months after that, so 2 years ago roughly. And that changed my life. That fucking changed my life, and started incorporating that heavy. And then a lot of this year, if I had to sum up this year in my health journey, it's been more or less aged urine due to circumstance or divinity, and more playing around with other stuff, like really getting on with semen retention, like really getting on with meditation. Before last August, I was sporadic with meditation, hardly ever. Now I do it every day, transcendental meditation, and now Vipassana too. So I've been doing a lot of shit and learning a lot of other stuff, which are really cool to maintain a high level of vibration. However, I don't really want to talk about those things. I want to talk with my reincorporating a little more of the magic medicine into the body. Let me go and get some of the magic medicine, which I keep in plastic bottle. It's under the red light, which is pretty sick. Maybe I can show you actually. Yeah, pretty cool. Maybe I can. There's my red light. My red light machine, which mimics the sunrise sunset. Right? So if you don't get out sunrise sunset, you can use the red light machine, which are pretty cheap, the ones I got, and you can get some more expensive ones for sure, but the cheap ones work too. And I put it under there, and it makes the aged urine age even more powerfully, which is fucking crazy. And by the way, aged urine is so fucking amazing. Your urine, doesn't matter how unhealthy, sick, amazing your diet is, or poor, if you leave it in a bottle, contained in any bottle, a plastic one too, if you leave it a couple of days to a week, it becomes really powerful. Even if it's a pee that, you know, you've taken drugs, you've taken pharmaceutical drugs, what will happen is the aged urine completely nullifies the alkalinity, we believe, of the aged urine. Something in it completely nullifies the acidity of the drugs and takes out or removes the toxins. Also, if there's any heavy metals in your in your urine, if you're dry fasting, you've got what Dr. Morse calls sediment, waste in your urine. If you've got any of that shit, and by the way, yeah, that's got stuff at the bottom. By the way, I drink all of it. I don't give a shit. Is that almost? I don't know. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't care what it is, but I know it's not bad because I do everything, right? So it's nothing to worry about. Anyway, the aged urine, doesn't matter what you are, becomes magic medicine. After a couple of days, gets a little bit powerful. A week, yep. 2-3 weeks. Whoa. Ultimate vibration, like I put at the top of the header. Really. My conclusion is this. There are medicines that are great out there. I love grounding. It's very cool. I love transcendental meditation. That's why I wrote a book on it. I fucking do that the rest of my life. Fucking love that shit. I love Vipassana meditation and meditation of the Buddha. I'll do that the rest of my life, and I'll keep going to meditation retreats, 10-day ones. On top of the fact that I do it daily, I'll start stepping on my daily. I love all the health protocols I do, but I'm going to be honest. I don't think there's any point lying. I'm so blessed that we have found, those that have come to, those are willing, or heard, or have got, and maybe getting to in the future, know it's good. I'm so blessed that I have, like, this medicine, because whenever I use it, my God, it, as the title says, it raises your vibration, like, not a little bit, not even a little bit, not even like a medium amount, like a lot. And I'm in duality, so I'm comparing it to, say, I don't know, if I went and did 1 to 2 hours grounding, which is great, by the way. Your vibration will raise if if I eat 1 meal a day, my vibration will rise. If I do transcendental meditation for an hour a day, I used to do an hour a day, now I've cut it down. Very how long I do it, I do 2 hours sometimes, 1 in the morning, 1 night. It's very good. These raise my vibration, they change my states. However, I've got to be quite honest, like I said, they don't change it as much as this, man. This one really does shift it in such a profound way. A couple of weeks old will shift your consciousness and vibration. It will hold you to a high level of vibration. It will hold you to a high level of consciousness. Once it gets into the brain, Once it gets into the body, that's it. It works its magic. Once it gets to the brain, it makes your brain more coherent. It calms the brain down. All fears and worries dissipate. This is going to sound crazy. All wrong thinking, all depressions will go away under the influence of aged urine, because it's not a subtle shift. It's not a medium shift. Comparing it to all the wonderful healing modalities I do on dry skin brushing too is another great one. I do that in the mornings. Brilliant stuff. But these are all subtle and not as major, although they might be major for you. But when you mess about with aged urine, you will understand that actually aged urine is a huge jump up from a lot of things. I love sun gazing too. Fucking hell, I love sun gazing. But that's a subtle one. It's a subtle one. When the sun's not there, I can't do sun gazing. When it is there, it's very cool. It uplifts me. I feel really good when I sun gaze. It's brain training. It affects the brain. But if you're going to compare it to a couple of weeks old, if you're going to compare it to this stuff, which is only a couple of weeks old, nah, man. Nah. None of them. None of them can compete if you're going to compare. And I'm only comparing because let's talk about the things that are going to change most profoundly people's lives. They're going to really get you out of that sickness if you're on death's door. Your best chance of your death's door? Aged urine, dry fasting. Dry fasting only with aged urine. That's what you do, by the way. If you're on death's door and you've got no fucking hope, the last flung medicine, well, there's a lot of things you can do. You can buy expensive shit. You can go expensive with maybe amp coil, rye frequencies. But I mean, if for free stuff, wow, you go for it. Go for the most powerful medicine. I don't want to waste time here. You know, everyone's got a different mission. Urine therapy might not be for everybody. Aged urine might be smelly and not for everybody. Some people aren't hardcore. Some people don't want the best, but trust. Like, when you do, for example, massaging this a little bit on your skin, just a couple of weeks old, this is why I feel it's been high vibration for me today. I feel like just massaging very small amounts. I've written in my book 7 ways to get aged urine in your system, and they all do different things. So you can do drinking it orally, you can do it up the nose, goes into the brain, you can do it under the tongue, sublingually, into the bloodstream, you can massage it into skin, you can take it up the bum. It's 5, 6, ear and eyes. I'm doing the massages because the massages, it absorbs in skin really easily, and also you lose very little. You use very little compared to drinking. Drinking, you zip it and quite a lot's gone, but it takes a lot to massage. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, the same amount, but then you can do less time. But what you'll find is that's why I wrote the book on it. That's why I'm writing a sequel on it. We have to go deeper. I'm not just talking about aged urine, and I promote getting it into you. I don't want to be cheesy or nothing, but you just get it into you, any hole will do, right? It really will. That's the base level. The base level is, you know, fresh urine's cool, get on aged urine, do it, any hole will do, so do the 7-step protocol, like I said, that we talk about, doesn't really matter. And then, once you really start experiencing the magic, and you want to go deep with this, because you love how you feel, happy and healthy, then you can start following our stuff, reading my books, listening to what I'm saying now, because it does different things, and that's what I'm here for. So I've been sent to tell you guys about the different ways. I'm not the only person that talks about it, but, you know, since you people listen, I will give you my experience on it. The massaging is wonderful because I think, and people say, and it's true, when you drink it, my God, is it powerful. Don't get me wrong, drinking it is great. However, something is lost when you drink it a little bit. You get a lot of energy, but compared to the massaging, something is lost, and that I believe is because, or we believe is because of the alkalinity in the digestive system, and the, the acidity. You're very sick in the stomach, right? And then you've got the alkaline aged urine. Something happens there. Maybe the hormones are sensitive and the hormones are lost. Maybe the negative ions, some of them are gone. The uber structure of the aged urine is lost, but something is lost. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't drink it. It's fucking powerful, and yes, you can drink aged urine. And that's a great place to start, and even if it's all you do, wow, change your health. I'm just saying that for me at the moment, just massaging very small amounts, like ridiculously small amounts, is causing a massive shift in vibration. On top of the fact, it will make your skin fucking glow, so you can work with people where they're at. Yes, it's the fountain of youth. It makes your skin fresh, man. Not like a little bit. Grounding does. Cool. Yeah, fasting does. A lot too. But here's the thing. You want to know my real opinion. You can get to a very high level of vibration with aged urine, massaging, just a couple of minutes a day, almost like the same level of vibration that you've done 2-3 days of dry fasting. Did you hear what I said? You can have the same vibration, same level of consciousness vibration from a 2-3 day dry fast by just doing like 10 minutes of aged urine, couple of weeks old massage with eating. I'm with eating. How do I know? Because that's what's happened to me. I cried this morning. I've been doing it for 2-3 days. A little bit, not too much, because I know it smells, so I've got to limit how much, and the time-wise, I can do it at night time, so it absorbs, and then the daytime it doesn't smell, so I've got to give myself time. There's a lot of science to this. Watch previous videos of mine and listen to other people's for all the science. I can explain it in more detail. I don't want to talk about it too much, but yes, I've been crying, and I wondered, why am I crying so much? And yes, it could be the time, yes, it could be the full moon, but a lot of me and crying is just that high level of consciousness state that I get into when I'm dry fast. I get that like that when I'm doing dry fasting for more than 48 hours. So I do a 48-hour, 72-hour dry fast. When I've done that in the past, I always cry because then the emotional trauma release. I'm in that mood, in that zone naturally. And with this, I'm still eating 1 meal a day and not good food sometimes, and quite a lot sometimes too, but I can still maintain a very high level of vibration. And that's the lesson here for me and for you, because I forgot that. When I first got into aged urine, I could almost, hate to say it, get away with murder, with diet, and still maintain a ridiculously high level of vibration, which makes me wonder, what happens, Harry, when you do, like, say, like do a 48-hour dry fast with only aged urine massaging for 5 minutes and 10 minutes. Ooh, gonna try that this week in wild camping. Gonna see my brother in Penzance, and we'll see if I can do a 2-3 day dry fast with just aged urine massaging. So it won't be a dry fast, it'll be an aged urine fast, nothing else. Massage that into skin, because I know aged urine massaging into skin seems to give me such a high level of vibration, despite the fact I put junk in the trunk. Huh? So I wonder, we wonder, what happens if you eat right, or fast even, so you're better than eating right? And then you do the aged urine massaging. I think I know, Monica Schutz talked about it enough, our queen of aged urine, who got me into it and does such good work in promoting it. She's not on Facebook enough because she's such a busy person, but we know from what she does. She also wrote in Dave Murphy's book, The Human Body Workshop, which is a great book. I recommend it on urine therapy. It's not much on aged urine, but it's a good book. And anyway, and Monica Schutz wrote a testimonial for Dave Murphy in that book, which is really interesting. It's one of the best things in that book, even though it's a good book. I'm not gonna mock it. It's definitely a good book on urine therapy. And she wrote about how she had Kundalini experiences just from aged urine massaging. And I think she was eating very little, 1 meal a day of fruits or something. But I understand that on a deep level. I know. I hold you to a high level of vibration. You are missing out. If you think diet is the most powerful thing for health, you are wrong. It's very powerful, but you are wrong. You will learn these lessons when you do the experiments yourself. Anyone can do the experiments with aged urine because anyone pees all the time. It doesn't matter about the quality of your pee because aged urine purifies your pee. It purifies everybody's pee. How amazing is that? Cool. Magic medicine is an accident? That's one to ponder. No, it's not a fucking accident. Oh, and of course, there's the small matter that the Buddha himself, I believe, mentioned it, and it's in the text 3 times, which I'll write about in my next book, and people have talked about, I heard about it first in January, and I was blown away. I didn't know about that. Makes sense. And then I went and did Vipassana meditation, the meditation of the Buddha, experienced that, and then I resonated with the idea that actually, yes, this meditation is probably the only way out of suffering. Well, not the only way, but one of the ways out of suffering probably was the way the Buddha got out of duality and suffering, by examining the body and the sensations, and then stop cravings and aversions. And guess what? Then I connected the dots a little bit further. Oh, well, the Buddha talked about Vipassana meditation and getting out of suffering that way. And the Buddha also mentioned aged urine. I wonder if the aged urine might have helped the Buddha achieve enlightenment. Yeah, I fucking think it did. No, I guarantee it did. I know this in my mind, because I know the power of aged urine. Power of aged urine massaging is just fucking ridiculous. And the Buddha seemed to have mentioned it. Yeah. And I know it raises my vibration of consciousness to such a high level. Imagine if I did both. Imagine if I did aged urine massaging, fasting, and did Vipassana 10 hours a day at a retreat. You can't do it, by the way, because you're not allowed to do urine therapy there. But holy shit. Holy fucking shit. And Amanda, I see you. I don't know if you're still watching, but yes. The massaging is amazing, and aged urine massaging and Vipassana. That's probably what the Buddha did. That's probably fucking why he got enlightened. Because, listen, 10 hours a day of meditation, Vipassana meditation, you can get enlightenment, but you're going to have to go through a lot of work, a lot of meditation, a lot of Vipassana, a lot of raising your vibration. What's the fastest way to raise your vibration? The fastest way? Aged urine. The Buddha talked about aged urine. Is it a coincidence the Buddha achieved enlightenment? And then he knew about aged urine? I think he was on it. I think that raised his vibration high enough. Then he put in the hours, kept his body still so long, which is another healing modality that, you know, which no one seems to talk about enough. Keeping the body still is magic medicine. Purifies body stillness equals mind purification. And then, yeah, of course you're going to achieve enlightenment if you keep your body still for 10 hours. You do Vipassana, and then you mess about with aged urine your whole life, like the Buddha probably did, since he talked about it. Yeah, it's fucking magic, man. Yeah, I love it. I'm glad you're on it, Amanda. It does smell, so you've got to take into factors that do it at night time. or limit how much you use. So if you do it, rub it on your body once, or rub it on your body once, it probably won't smell. But if you do it over and over again because you want more medicine, because it feels so damn fucking good, yes, it will smell. So be conscious of that and do it at night time. That's the best advice. Do it at night time, and then in your privacy, and then in the morning you can go out and people won't smell it because your skin is organic and it will just absorb everything, including the smell. Right? It's fucking amazing. It's like a pea coat. We used to talk about that. We do shampoo. It's a fucking pea coat. It's a pea shield. We used to talk about that. If you feel protected when you're at a high level of vibration, you are protected from outside influence of, oh, this person's annoying me. I don't mean completely, because life is always suffering duality. You're going to have problems, but your problems your ability to handle those problems, a bit like when you meditate, right, will be easier. But not just like when you meditate, because it's the most powerful raising vibration thing out there that I've just heard of, that is free anyway. And actually, quite frankly, I'll carry on experimenting, but I don't think I'm going to find anything that's more powerful than this. I fucking know that. Yeah, machines are great, hyperbaric chambers, flotation tanks, all these experiences, sure. Psychedelics, yeah, that's our little cheat. No one disminds a cheat. Cheats are cool to give us that taste, so we can strive for that in our daily life. But then this aged urine's not a cheat. That's just you, and it's always you always produce it, don't you? You're always making the medicine. So yeah, Michael, yeah, weeping, man, emotional. I always get emotional releases when I'm dry fasting, deep into dry fasting, and even when I'm not, and I'm on aged urine, and I'm just looking after myself. And yeah, it just comes up and it's beautiful to have. I used to cry a lot. I never get angry. I just used to cry. But now I cry instead of sadness and why me, poor miserable victim mode. Now I go, cool, I'm grateful. Damn, I've come a long way. Damn. Yeah. You remember when you were like this, Harry? And then I'm grateful for my connections. I sometimes cry about people on here and you guys and like how lucky I am to be alive and yada yada. Yeah, nice you're on, Mike. I didn't know. Good to see you, bro. Anyone that's in the Shivambu Aged Urine, Fresh Urine, even Fresh Urine community, my fucking brother and sister for sure. We're such a small, but rest assured that we're not small for long. We are entering the Age of Aquarius, as my brother Lee reminded me today. And the Age of Aquarius means that we're going to, it's the age of the water, and that's this year. Next year, Age of Aquarius 2020. So here we go. It's going to blow up, and we are going to stand at the right side of history. Not that we care about, being on the right side of history. It's just nice to know that it's going to be more popular as the years come up. And certainly I will tell you this too, I've noticed that people are buying my Aged Urine book that I don't even know on Facebook, and these are people that have never heard of me. They must be typing in on Google Aged Urine or urine therapy and then going, oh, what's that book, Aged Urine, and then buying it and then writing nice reviews as well. So there is an awakening going on beyond the Facebook world and just out there, particularly Americans actually, not much in Britain, because I get a breakdown of who buys my books, like in terms of countries, not a person, and then most of them are for America. So congrats to the US. You guys seem to be more awake than us British, even though you do outnumber us by 6 people. We've got 300, we've got 60 million, but still you are more awake than us Brits. We need to catch up for sure. It's funny, in the world of the biggest conspiracy, probably the worst in the conspiracy, the one world government's all that shit, Israel and fucking America, and actually there's more awake people in America than England and Europe, so it's an ironic, really. Bad and good. Duality, there goes gravity. Yeah, body stillness. Not enough people talk about it. Powerful. When you combine body stillness with Vipassana meditation. By the way, Vipassana meditation is body stillness. You can combine body stillness with anything. When you meditate and do TM, when you take 20 minutes, half an hour, and you do whatever meditation you do, obviously not a walking, a sitting meditation, please, if you want to amplify your vessel at that point and get the max out of your session, don't move a muscle. Don't fidget. Consciously think about it, because if you don't consciously think about being still, guess what happens? You unconsciously fidget, scratch, itch, whatever comes up, you'll go to it. So whenever I'm doing the body stillness practice, I always have to consciously at the beginning go, okay, I'm not going to move a muscle. And I have to physically not move a muscle. Think about it, because if I don't, I will unconsciously, because we're all unconsciously, look, what happens when you see people on a bus or a train, right, when they're by themselves, what happens? Do you think people are staring and keeping still all the time? What happens? People are moving. There's nothing wrong with movement. I'm just making a point. We are always unconsciously moving our heads, fidgeting. In the cinema, people can't sit still. Have you seen people, I'm not criticising because I'm people too, have you seen us in the cinema after 1 hour or something in the cinema? What happens to people? We get itchy, our bums, we get uncomfortable, so we have to move. Our ego's like, do you know what I think that is? I think it's ego, man. We can't handle stillness because our mind's not purified enough. So after an hour at the cinema, guess what happens? The person behind you starts fidgeting and kicking your seat. You're like, what the fuck? Why are you doing that? It's because everyone's agitated. Their mind's not purified. They don't understand the power of body stillness. They're not even practicing because they haven't got a clue that you can be healthy in an unhealthy environment like a cinema with a blue screen. Yeah, a fucking unhealthy, right? But guess what? If you went and kept still and because you're sitting there for 1.5 hours, right? You got to. That's the minimum of a film. Some films are 2 hours. You can be healthy at the cinema. You can sit still and consciously sit still. Yes, it would look weird, but then who gives a fuck what other people think? Because who knows? They might even notice you're sitting still, but just go, okay, I'm going to sit still. I'm going to try and sit still. It's going to get painful, by the way, after an hour, but I'm going to try and keep as much still. Another tip, I'm going all over the place to this one, I'm just getting excited. You guys are watching, I'm getting excited, I'm giving out lots of free info. And my fucking weird brain, so there's download for you. You might resonate with it, you might not, might put a seed in there too. If you can't keep still for an hour, whatever, say you're on a train, bus, cinema is a great one. If you can't, you can move. I've learned that, I've experienced that, the more of your body that keeps still, you get the most benefits. So say you move your head or your hands, that's not the end of the session. You still get a lot of benefits. Your mind will get purified a little bit. So the more of your body you keep still, the better. So like say you only keep the lower trunk still, but you move your back or something, that you still get benefits. Say you just move your head, you'll get a lot of benefits because you just kept other parts of your body still. Then of course the ultimate is keeping your entire face and head still, but that's really fucking weird, and people will be like, what the fuck? This guy's just not moved for 2 hours, or maybe that's just me projecting what other people think of me, because I'm very conscious of what other people think, like we all are, so... Yeah, but that's a great one, keeping still. That's one I love, because I love watching films in the cinema. I'm never going to stop doing that, so that's my passion, apart from health, and keeping still during the cinema is a key one. I've noticed everyone's so fidgety, man, and you can tell people that are just anxious, and not even anxious, they're unhealthy, mentally, physically, because they're always moving and fidgeting. Well, maybe you think maybe it doesn't even mean that. Maybe it could just mean they're really happy, and they want to express their emotions to other people, you know, but then that's the wrong place, isn't it? You're in a cinema, bro. Don't be in the cinema if you don't want to. But my point is, body stillness, thanks for mentioning, Yona, I got lost there, on body stillness. It's something so huge and a key factor in my life. I started incorporating and incorporating more, way more. Now I'm doing Vipassana, second meditation again in March, the retreat. So it's really important whenever you get the opportunity to practice. Another opportunity to practice, if you've got insomnia or you wake up at night time, great. You can't sleep, you wake up, or you just have your regulated time in the middle of the night when you wake up, and that's normal too. We call biphasic sleep, whatever. Just lie down flat on your back, put your arms out, and keep your body still as long as possible, and watch as your vibration changes. And what I mean by that is your thoughts and consciousness will shift. You will feel yourself shift into beautiful states. Almost like the same when I do Adrian massaging every day, or drinking, or whatever I use it. I feel the shift, and then it lasts for a long time afterwards. Very cool. The mind gets purified when the body is still. God, I shouldn't be talking about this. I should be talking about Adrian. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, change your life. Change mine too. My God, we're coming up. I'm so excited for the next book I'm going to release on fucking Adrian, man. It's going to be way epic. The first one was small and tiny, yet profound knowledge. This one's going to be big and profound knowledge, and way deep. I missed out so much info. It's great, the first one, don't get me wrong, but I missed out so much information. So much that's going to go into the second one. And then, my plan is to write a lot more. So I'm going to become the guy that wrote the books on Adrian, with an idea that in 100 years, 200 years, 1,000 years, long after I've gone, they'll be like, oh, who is this guy that wrote about Adrian so much? And seems to be the only one for like the first 2000s, for the first few years before everyone else. I'm like, yes, it was me. It was Harry. This weird guy. He was right though, we were right, weren't we? Yeah. If anyone's watching this in 2200, who was right, you fuckers? I was right. Yeah, cheers, man. Oh, Mickey, they're blue blockers. Cheap blue blockers. Very important. I'm not doing them for looks or anything, so... Yeah, commercial break, yo. Okay, that was it. Raise your vibration with aged urine, because you make your medicine every day, don't you? Give it a try. If you've never tried it before, go ahead and age it, and leave it in a plastic or a glass bottle, and let it sit for a week or two. Come back to it, and massage it onto your skin, and see what happens. See how you feel. Spend 1 minute, 2 minute massaging on an area of your skin. See how it looks. It looks fucking amazing. Then, you can try other things. Put in an enema if you don't fancy drinking it because it smells nasty. See how it makes you feel. See how it makes what it does to your bowels. What do you think it's going to do to your bowels? Does it make you release lots of poo? Is that a good thing? Yeah, how long can you hold it in? If you do it every day, can you hold it in longer? Does it clean your colon? You'll find it does. It seems to be doing stuff to your liver too. Cool, cleaning you out. It seems, when you do Adrian enemas, your skin will become really fucking clean. As it cleans your liver, the Adrian enemas, a couple weeks old. These syringes I promote, very small amounts, they will really make your skin glow because it helps the liver, clears it out. So, take it up the nose, put it straight into the brain. Massage it any part of your body. Adrian massaging is local and systemic medicine. Do you know what that means? It means it gets into the bloodstream, which is systemic, because every part of skin has blood in it, right? Take a pin, prick my skin. What happens? Blood. Any part of my body, prick it with a pin. There's blood everywhere at the very surface of the skin. So when you aid urine massage, it seeps in to the bloodstream. Once it gets into the bloodstream, it becomes aged urine systemic medicine. But not just that, it doesn't get lost, because the digestive system takes away a little bit of the magic, but there is no digestive system, there is no acidity of the stomach here when it gets into the bloodstream, so it just goes around. But also, it's not just systemic, it's localized when you massage it into your skin. For example, if I massage it over my gut, where's it going? It's going into the bloodstream, it's going into the dermis, the upper dermis of the skin, it's cleansing the skin, but it's also going deeper. It's going right down to the fascia, the muscles. It's also going, when I massage it over the gut, it's going over the colon. It's going into the colon. It's killing the parasites. How do I know? Because the parasites come out like itchy bum. It's localized and systemic. That's what I fucking love aged urine massaging. I fucking love it. It's magic. Absolute magic. Nothing is lost and everything is gained, and you lose so little. You use so little. It gives you so much bang for your buck, and it raises your vibration to such a high, outstanding level of state. The only issue with it is you've got to be conscious of the smell, and that worry about other people smelling it and criticizing you and judgment is very real, and I've been there so many times, and that can put you in a negative mind frame of like, oh, is it, you know, other people are judging me now, and other people are saying it's smelly or thinking it's smelly. You don't want to get in that state, so you just be conscious and do it at a place when you can be private for a couple of hours, nighttime in your room, cool. Then you can go out to the world and it will gone. A couple of hours usually it takes and it will go. But you don't, and that's only if you do it a lot. If you spend like 10 minutes or something, if you do, anyone can do just a couple of rubs all over their body, very quick, 1 minute, 2 minute. It most likely even won't smell. It goes through really quickly. It's only when you do it over and over again, which is also recommended, because the more medicine you get in, the more of a higher state you go. And I mean, you can go to a really high state. It makes complete sense what Monica says about Kundalini, and people have said that, you know, you get tingling sensations. This is another link with what the Buddha... Look, I'm going in circles, guys, and I apologize for going in circles, but I'm getting excited. The Vipassana meditation is all about recognizing sensations on the body, because that's where our sensations are, where our thoughts come from, our unconscious thought patterns. Anything that we see in the sensory world, like, has to come through the thoughts, and then it kind of comes up. It comes up in a physical sensation. So in Vipassana, we observe the sensations, right? And when you do Vipassana for a long time, and you take out the deep traumas, and you're very high vibration, you'll start feeling tingling subatomic particles and tingling all over your body, right? But people have reported you can also have this tingling from aged urine. People are really clean. They're eating very little food. They're doing a lot of aged urine massaging. People report a lot. When they do the aged urine massaging, they start tingling. Do you know what tingling is? Well, that tells me it's the fucking very, not enlightenment, but it's a very, very high level vibration that the Buddha talked about, that people that do 10-day Vipassanas, that take it seriously and really dedicate themselves to 10 hours of Vipassana meditation every day, which is what you're supposed to do. People report that. It's very common. They can feel tingling all over their body, all over. And same with aged urine massaging. That's how we know. But the difference is 10 hours of 10 days of meditation, wonderful. You can feel tingling all over your body, day 8, 9, 10. Aged urine massaging gets you there a lot quicker. That's another thing. That's how I know it's high level of vibration. The highest level vibration. It's like, I wonder, instead of doing a 10-day Vipassana retreat, which I fucking love, by the way, I wonder if everyone did a 10-day, 10-hour aged urine massaging session. If everyone did that, everyone will be enlightened tomorrow. I'm not joking. I'm not even joking. I've actually been wondering about that today. If you did, like, okay, not even 10 hours, 2 hours a day, 2 hours is a lot. You've got to realize that's a lot of aged urine massaging a day. On top of, like, 1 meal a day, crap food. Oh my god, you have no idea. So imagine what kind of vibration you have. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. What kind of vibration you'd have. You spend an hour, 2 hours a day doing this. Oh my god. Like, holy shit. I know. I've done it before. Like, holy crap. I've done it before. Now I'm just adding so many protocols. I wonder if I did 1 hour with all the things I'm doing, little things I'm doing now. Woo. I'd see the sky. Yeah, Jonas, man. It's good shit. Yep, sure, mate. Oh, aged urine massage is the best. Alright, I've been talking too long. Sorry about going all over the place. I had to get in body stillness, Buddha kind of stuff, and aged urine, man, it's the one. I stuck with it for 3 years. I'm very loyal, but I don't even care about loyalty as much as I do care about fucking, what is the truth, man? And my truth today was, it's the past couple of days, it's just holding to me, because I've not been using it that much before, saving it up and just other things I'm working on, using meditation to hold high vibe. It can't compete. None of these things can compete in terms of high vibration, just for such a small amount of time and such a small amount of this shit. Yeah, with the massaging, when drinking you still get power too, but you need more with it, because I know something's lost there. I don't know what is lost when you drink it, but I still recommend to everyone, just get it in you, man. Just get it in you. Don't like the taste and smell, put it on your skin, do it up your bum. Just try it out, and if you're new to health, you're going to feel worse. Don't blame the medicine if you feel worse. It's just because you are getting a detox reaction. You have to get worse before you get better. It's because the age you're in plugs so deep. It plugs so deep. Yeah, when you're starting out in health, it plugs so deep that it's going to pull out the things that you think you're healthy and you're not. Yeah, we've all been through that detox reaction. I have. When I first took fresh urine, it made my drinking it made my bowels erupt for a couple of days. I was like, whoa, my colon's fucked. In a good way, you know. We've got to go through the detox, isn't it? And aged urine will give you detox. Yeah, it really will. It fucking will detox you. And then you can start playing around with a little high levels of tingling sensations. You're not going to get tingling sensations and vibrations and kundalini. You've got to go through the detox. Beginners, but I don't think most people here are, and don't care if you're not. You know, it's all good. Everyone's at the right place at the right time. So yeah, so media, another one. Urine therapy, man. It's the urine therapy crew. Check it and say I love it. Yeah, aged urine is the one. It's gonna blow up. I'm so fortunate to have found it, but I know that I know in my heart it's gonna blow up. It's time. The age of Aquarius. It's gonna happen. So many people now, even outside the Facebook community, know about urine therapy and aged urine. Even, all right. Like I said, people buying my books definitely ain't in the Facebook community. Definitely ain't. You know, I know from the reviews, I just don't know who these people are. And I just think of the numbers and like, this is too coincidence. Like, it's time. It's time, man. It's time for us to start. And you know what's really good? If it just becomes normal, and that smell that people perceive as smelly, and even sometimes I do too, I guess, and other people, I perceive it as smelly. It'd be nice that when that becomes not smelly, but like a sign of attraction. Like, wow, yeah, that guy or girl takes care of their shit. Not only is their skin glowing because they do the age urine massaging, and that's sexy. That's definitely sexy. A guy or a girl that's got their skin glowing. Yes. Isn't it? That's undeniable. That's fucking sexy. Women are missing out. Women that, you know, that think they've hit the prime at 30 years old. You know, they've hit their top because they're like, oh, I can't maintain the looks of my 20s. And I can't compete with the girls of what I used to be at 20 because my skin was better. And all these pretty young girls that got youthful skin. Yeah, but you don't realise, mate. You could look younger than them if you start using aged urine. Oh, if only you fucking knew, huh? So that's another angle, which I'm not good at. I'm not good at promoting. I'm a guy. It's not my jam, but I wish there was more. I wish there was more ladies promoting it for that reason, because I don't care how people, if it's for vanity reasons, you use aged urine or any therapy for vanity reasons. Yeah, it's still going to clean you up and healthy. And guess what? If you use it for vanity reasons because you want to look good, you want your skin to look good because you want to be attractive, right? And that's fucking okay. Well, guess what? The aged urine cleans up purifies your body and mind, and then all of a sudden, you're such a high vibration being that you won't even care so much about that shit, right? You'll change what you're attracted to, your self-love and what you're attracted to in other people. Everything changes once you get the medicine. Your life changes once you get into the most powerful health protocols on the world. Your whole mentality shifts. So don't care how you start it with vanity. I wish there was more ladies saying, you know what? I wish there was more ladies like in their 30s that look, or 40s. Monica's one of them. That's dedicated and she looks way younger than her age. People are like, whoa, how does she do it? Because she's always you splodge on your face every day, just 1 or 2 rubs every single day. Wow, will your skin look good? Wow, you know, do you want to look younger? Yeah, everyone wants to look younger than they actually are. It's cool, isn't it? It's a nice motivator to keep going. Oh, you look younger than you are. How come? Is it an accident? No, it's because I do aged urine massaging on my face. How fucking cool is that? Yeah, we need more. We need more women that are doing aged urine massaging that look youthful. And we're like, the guy's like, how old are you? Look about 20, and she's like, no, I'm 35. I'm like, oh shit, nice. What are you doing? Aged urine massaging. Cool, sexy, man, very sexy. It is. Health is sexy, isn't it? That is the new sexy for us, not for the masses. But hey, everyone's where they need to be. Anyway, I'm talking way too long. Thanks for watching, and yeah, stay blessed and start using this shit. I won't be on that much. I'm going camping for a bit, so I'll see you guys around, and I hope you enjoy yourself. And I'll make lots of videos though for my YouTube. And yeah, I'll probably come on here and do some lives, and I'm getting way healthy up to Christmas, doing a lot more fasting. So stay tuned, and more Age During. So I'll be talking a lot more about Age During in the run-up to the book, which will hopefully out in February. I'm doing a lot more experiments. I've written down what I need to note-wise, so I've got the outline, but I'm going to get new insights on Age During, and it's going to be the fucking geekiest book I've ever written, and probably the best that I've ever written. Of course, I'm not biased, but every book I've written so far seems to be better and better, so we'll see. Not that I care. I do care about helping people, though, and I do want to keep the message of Age During going till I'm dead, and then it'll be passed on. We'll have to pass it on to someone will take the lead, and it'll become more common. So yes. Yeah, no worries. Alright, peace. I love you. Thank you very much.